What if I told you I manifested my dream future? Let's take a seat. So, I'm moving to France in like a week's time. I'm flying into Madrid. And from there, going to Marseille. And then home, which is Aix-en-Provence. If you've ever wanted to do a master's abroad in Europe, this might be a helpful video if you're an undergrad, because I started my journey to doing my master's in France in Aix-en-Provence with my undergrad, like from my undergrad. One of my professors, this was back in March, 5 months ago, I was still an undergrad, about to graduate, and my professor came to the class and was like, who wants to do their master's abroad in Europe for free? Full tuition scholarship. I don't know who didn't apply to that, but I applied that same day, that evening, and they could only nominate, I think it was 15 people and only 5 per school or something. I don't remember the details, because I was like, slim pickings, I'm not gonna get it. Lo and behold, she nominated me and I got the scholarship, so I had to apply. And I told myself, if I get in, I'm 100% going. Like, I have to go. That's a once in a lifetime opportunity I cannot give up. And I got in. I was accepted. I was interested in some of their other programs. Like, I still kind of would be interested in doing an MBA. However, I would die working like HR. And so I am going for art history. I just got my undergrad in fashion merchandising, by the way. So my goal is Sotheby's or something like it. Love antiques and private sales and just art in general. So I love auctions though, like specifically auctions are great. I love it. And so I also would absolutely love to do exhibitions. Like I threw my own exhibition in undergrad as a sophomore, a live art runway show. It's in me, like there's a passion for it, you know. It's not just like coming out of nowhere. And if that is coming out of nowhere, you just want to explore something, that's completely fine. No, your path should not be linear. There's like a misconception. I feel like in the United States, maybe anywhere, that your path is like linear, especially when it comes to a career. That's just not the case. Should not be the case. I think you should experience as much as you can in this time that we have on this earth. It's like, if we only have so much time, try everything, you know? Do everything that you want to do. Anyway, that was going off on a tangent. When I got accepted, by the way, I had to pay so many fees. I get when people say that studying abroad is really hard to do because it's expensive. It's expensive just to, like, before it even begins. To reserve my scholarship in my place, I had to pay like a reservation fee. That was like a big chunk, and then there was other fees, but some of them got waived because of the scholarship. That's great. I don't know if America would ever do that, or if they do, but I had to also meet with the dean of the program before I got accepted, the specific program, see your path and see if you're a good fit. And so I was kind of nervous because she was like, as a fashion undergrad, just kind of an odd path to take, you know, like what do you want to gain from this? And so I had to explain to her like on the spot, just like I had to tell her a little bit about certain periods. Like I love how certain aspects, a lot of aspects of art history influence fashion today and fashion throughout history. And not only fashion, but also like all arts. Everything like is a circle, comes together, influences each other. And so I think this will lead me to some great things, great people. Anyway, and so did that, got accepted, reserved, and I was like, okay, now I need to go about getting a visa. And that's, you know, expensive within itself. Fees for that, just to reserve an appointment at the visa place, was like almost $300. However, that was waived because I was a student. However, I had to pay it, and then later on I got sent an email like the day before my appointment. They're like, hey, like because you got a scholarship, you don't have to pay this. And I was like, well, I already paid it. And so I told them the day of, like, hey, I already paid that, but I got this email. Luckily I had printed, or I was able to send it to her, and she refunded me like on the spot. And so yeah, it's a lot. It's honestly a lot. It is a journey that is probably not for the weak. People who just want things to be done for them, just like easy peasy. It's not like that. I leave in less than a week. I'm gonna do a video on everything I'm packing, so keep an eye out for that. But I think if this is a path that you want to take and you want to study abroad, literally reach out. And you say you're still undergrad, reach out to your study abroad at your school, see any opportunities that are out there, any scholarships. Like, it doesn't hurt to ask, you know. It hurts not to ask. It like the only way you can get what you want is by asking for it, you know. You can't just hope that it's going to like fall into your lap. However, I've been manifesting this. Like, it was on my vision board that I did for 2026, European style. I specifically cut that out and put it on my board because I was like, you know what? I've been wanting to live in Europe for years now. I've been manifesting it. And I knew I was going to make it happen one way or another at some point in time. And luckily, it fell right into my lap. But that being said, if that's not the case for you, go out, ask questions, find people, do research online, go to Reddit pages. Actually, Reddit pages can be really misleading because I did Reddit research on the school that I'll be attending, and people were like, don't, like, it's not worth it, blah, 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 blah. I think everyone's experience is unique. We're not all going to be at the same place in 5 years. It might not be useful for you, what you use with the information, but it might be useful for me, what I use with that information, you know? So don't let anybody tell you that college is useless, because it really depends what you want to use with that information, yeah? Or don't let anybody tell you that college is necessary. Like, in that same breath, you cannot let people tell you that college is necessary if you know that what you want to do in life, if you're certain that it does not require that education. It's all about discernment and knowing yourself, okay? Anyway, for people who are looking to seek studying abroad with, say you need loans for that, right? And that you know that you'll be able to pay off in the future. Don't get loans if you're not gonna pay them off, seriously. Call everybody up and be like, hey, does this school partner with blah, 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 like whatever loan service you want to go through. Ask everyone, call those questions, be that annoying person, because that's the person that's gonna get the things that you want, you know? That's the type of person that's gonna line all the ducks in the row to get the things that you want genuinely. And I saw TikTok and it was like, those hard things in life, that's the universe testing you to see if you want it that bad. Like, seeing how badly you want your future, or like that goal that you have. And I genuinely think that, like, shit, they're kind of right. They are kind of right. Because it's like, you, for the things that you want, you have to give so much energy towards that. And so, back to France. If anybody who's watching this is in these places or knows people in these places, please tag them. Comment. I'm not gonna know anybody out there, and so be friendly. Just like, there's been so many steps in this process where I thought like, oh, this is not going to happen, like there's no way this is going to work, or like, but because I've not given up and not taking the easy way out, saying, okay, maybe this is not meant for me, continue with it, and you will genuinely get to where you want. I mean, obviously goals take persistence, but they also feel like you're also manifesting. When you're being persistent about something, it's like proving to yourself and the universe and everyone around you that yes, you actually really want this. I feel like once you prove to the universe that you want something, the universe will make it happen. Anyway, I've got to get to packing. I'm gonna record that, put that video up, everything that I'm gonna be wearing in France. So stay tuned, ask questions, network. And if you're not in school and you want to do something like this, same thing. Ask questions, call people, do research online, watch YouTube videos. Like, just know that I think if you really put your mind to something, I think anything is possible. I have a lot I need to do, so I might just leave it at that. I have a lot I need to edit this video, so but feel free to ask questions. I will answer them in the comments, and I wish you all the best of luck in your journeys. Like, truly.